He's 6'4", 230-pound senior, number 63, Ryan McDaniel.
Being here has made me grow so much more as a person. I was a troublemaker before I came here, and now I'm on a pretty straight path to where I want to be, which is playing football. The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. On lots. I'm Ryan McDaniel. I'm a senior in Del Rapids. This is my story. My upbringing, some would say it was rough. I think it was pretty good. To the normal person, it probably wasn't the best, but it was what I had, what I was used to, so it wasn't really nothing out of the ordinary. Growing up, I didn't really grow up with my dad. He had his own family, in a sense, to take care of. So it was really just me, my mom, my brother, which, kind of had an effect on me because there was one parent, and we spent a lot of time with my grandparents because my mom had to work. At one point, we moved in with my grandparents. We were living there, which I had no problem with. I didn't even realize anything was really different. I lived right next to my school, lived next to all my friends, so I didn't really care. Growing up, me and my brother weren't the closest. We kind of grew up with different ideologies, I'd say. Caused some stress on my mom, but which kind of sucks because it's your brother. You want your relationship with your brother, but I'm not too upset with it. I had a stepdad that we moved out to a farm without IT, and I was still going to the same school, so nothing really changed. I just got to live somewhere where I was free as a kid. Living out on that farm kind of shaped me into what I am today. A lot of cars, a lot of old-fashioned muscle cars were there. It's kind of where I got my tough attitude from, was living on the farm, working on it, kind of doing that sort of stuff, living that lifestyle for a bit. Then at the end of my start of my fourth grade year, we moved up to Trent. And fourth grade year, I finished out my year at Garfield Elementary School, my old elementary school in Sioux Falls. Then end of my fourth grade year, we got in a bad car accident during the winter, and I scared my mom driving to Sioux Falls with her kids all the time and having that potential happen. So she said I was going to start going to school with my brother up in Dells, which I wasn't a big fan of it because I didn't want to start in a new place. But now that I'm grown up, I'm glad I made that change. I met some of the best people I've ever met, whether that's adults or the kids that I've met growing up here. My friends, being here has made me grow so much more as a person. I was a troublemaker before I came here, and now I'm on a pretty straight path to where I want to be, which is playing football. And, I won 2 state championships here, so I'd say I turned out pretty good, made the right choice, and made some lifelong friends here. So I'd say my upbringing led me to the right spot. The activities I've been in and participated in have shaped me in many different ways. Football has taught me integrity, respect, how to persevere through tough times. Whether it's a test that I have to take that I didn't study for, or just something's going on in my life. I usually, you gotta, no matter how masculine you are, you gotta ask for help sometimes. And talking to people is probably the easiest way to overcome something. Or just being with your friends, being out, kind of finding something to do and get your mind off it. A big part of how I stay healthy and stay loose for football and stay prepared for it is I like to do yoga. I know it sounds feminine, but yoga, it helps with a lot of parts of your body. It'll stretch out parts that you didn't know you could really stretch out too well. And there's so many different varieties of stretches you can do with yoga, different workouts. And also strength is not a big factor, so I like to do strength training, like lift weights. Lifting weights is fun. During the summer, like we'll do like acceleration, where like we run, lift weights with the team, and that's really how we prepare for it. Advice I'd give to underclassmen and future high school seniors is, it goes by quick. Take it all in. Don't like miss opportunities to do something with your friends. Don't miss opportunities, like go to games, like all that stuff. You miss out moments that you could have, you miss out on memories. If your friends ask you to hang out and go do something, go do it. Like you only live once, you know. Like have fun while you're in high school. Don't take it so serious. Like relax. Like just have fun. It's already hard enough as it is with classes. Just relax. My favorite subject would probably be either history or science. Science, I don't know, science is cool. You get to do experiments. My favorite teacher though, I'd probably have to say, he was the art teacher that retired last year, Mr. Mott. He was a good guy. He's the first like person that ever made me really like art. And I don't know, just something special about him. Spent a lot of time in here, spent 3 of my high school years in here. With probably one of the best art teachers ever. His name was Mr. Mott. We got to call him Dick Mott though, because his first name's Richard, so we were tight with him like that. Here's one of my friends. Oh, yeah, here's one of my friends' stuff here. You know, some good art projects. This one could be mine. That's not my style right there. I think all mine's out of here. Fun fact, Mott's last year, he let us paint one of these tables. But it seems they took it out. I wish I could find it, because me, 2 of my best friends, and actually 3 of them, but one's a senior last year. He graduated, helped paint the table. And we probably made one of the coolest tables ever. And I think they might have thrown it away. So that kind of breaks my heart, but you know, this hallway isn't a very memorable hallway. I know back in the day, back when I was like a freshman, a lot of seniors used this hallway to skip school. I never did though, because I'm a good kid.
That's game.
That clock can't wind down fast enough. And that should do it for Del Rapids. Champions in 2008, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014. Runner-up in 2006 and 2018. But here in 2022, the Warriors are going to cap off a perfect season with an 11A football championship.
Last year, our coach showed us at the end of the season that we could enjoy this win, but next year, we had to go get our own. This banner wasn't ours. This ring wasn't ours. So our class took it personal, and we wanted to go get our own championship, and we got to do that. There was still a lot of the same guys, and a lot of new guys that filled in those spots great, and they were great to be alongside, great to play with, great to be teammates with. And ultimately, I enjoyed playing both years, but I think my junior year was ultimately better. I had more friends on that team. That class that left us was a great class. Some of those guys shaped me to the guy that I am, the leader that I was this year, and the player that I was. So winning it with them was special. Winning it with this class too was very special. There's a lot of good players like Cole Tad, C. Maish coming up as a sophomore. He was very impressive this year. All those guys made it a joy to play with, and made it a joy to play this season and end off my season with 2 state championships. I just want to thank all my guys for many of my teams in the past. All the past seniors helped me grow in the way that I wanted to grow, especially last year's seniors. They helped us seniors now develop into great leaders, great role models for the kids underneath of us. And I just want to thank all the coaches, because without the coaches, like, we wouldn't be where we are. A big person I want to give thanks to is my mom. My mom has been a rock in my life. One of the only people I've had consistently in my life for a long time. And she's a big reason why I do what I do still and why I try so hard in it. And I owe most of what I do to her. Most of the reason I carry myself how I carry myself is because of my mom. The reason I am a person I am is my mom. Like, my mom has shaped me into the person I wanted to be, and with a little bit of football refining that. But I just want to thank everybody that's been a part of my life and that's helped me over the years get to where I am. A big person I want to give a shout out to is the former superintendent of the school, Summer Schultz. She's an amazing lady. She did so much for me while she was here. Even while she was leaving from to go to Brookings for a new job, she just wonderful lady and always treated me like her own. And I don't know, she was really special to me. And I just want to thank everybody in the core community and all the little kids that come support us, all the fans that come out on Friday nights. It means something to us. It really does. It's special. This community is very special to me. I just want to be known as a good athlete. I had a lot of respect for my coaches, my teammates, a lot of respect for my teachers. And I want to be known as a good person, but I like to have fun. I like to be me. That's really it. That's the kind of legacy I want to leave behind.